Welcome back to Particle Fleet Emergence, ShadeOfDead style. I am ShadeOfDead, and we just got done journeying to the origin world, wherein I guess Earth has been shattered. I'm going to assume it's Earth, whatever, the origin planet, and the moon was shattered too. I don't know what these rocks were. Maybe just pieces that have blown out of the planet and have been circling it. Didn't really explain that part. Doesn't matter. They worked as really great shields there in the beginning. But we completed that. We've gotten the precursors information, and now we're going to see what we learned. This is probably going to be a lot of me reading and talking, so sometime later in Redacted Space, Cammy and Anna, have you completed the summary? We have, and it's nearly unbelievable. We also have the records of the precursors, and now we know they were called the coeloi. And we know what the particulate is and what happened to the coeloi. The story, humanity's story, is both amazing and tragic. I have prepared an executive summary, and it is available on everyone's console. When ready, we await your orders, Chief Ticon. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Alright. Executive summary, info cache content. Human civilization did not first emerge on what we have called the origin world. Humans first developed many millions of years ago in a world referred to in the records as Terra, Earth, Erde, among many other names. So that wasn't Earth. It was a different world. Over many thousands of cycles, they have developed technology and eventually colonized most of the worlds in the galaxy. They encountered no other intelligent life forms. Many thousands of cycles passed, and then destruction suddenly came. It came in the form of a mindless substance they referred to as creeper. It would wipe worlds clean, spread through the galaxy over the course of just a few days, or a few cycles. Assuming that's years. It could be held back for a while, but would always overwhelm any defenses. A scarce few survivors, approximately 50,000, constructed a ship city and began a nomadic existence. They eventually discovered the source of the creeper threat and destroyed what they called the Nexus. This was the end of the first Common Era and the beginning of the second CE. The second CE, Creeper Era? Creeper Era? I don't know. Common Era, second Common Era, there we go, was marked by a recolonization of the galaxy after a near-fatal beginning. At the beginning of the second CE, the survivors encountered a resurgent creeper threat. The threat was neutralized, and the ultimate source of the creeper was revealed to be a race called the Loki. This ancient and alien race has been spreading the creeper through countless galaxies over billions of cycles. In time, many cycles into the second Common Era, the creeper threat returned again and destroyed their civilization. This pattern, with both minor and significant variations, would repeat 144 times. That's why they're the 145th. Okay. So, a gross of times. Of note are the recurrence of specific names across the civilizations. Old Man, Palladius, Abraxas, Skarsgård, Dagger, Aliana, Leah, Anna, Dax, Varro are common occurrences. They do not all appear in every civilization, but they are nonetheless common names for individuals that play important historical roles. Particularly absent is the name Ticon. The roles these individuals play in their respective histories seems to be related to transitional periods, the end of one civilization and the emergence of the next. In most cases, individuals bearing these names pretend the end of one civilization and the beginning of the subsequent era. So maybe stop naming your kids that. No, I'm just kidding. The 144th civilization, the ones we have called the precursors, called themselves the coeloi. They emerged from the ashes of their former civilization, recolonized the galaxy as others had before, but they discovered info caches early in their history that described the history of human civilizations. This discovery, though uncommon, was not unprecedented. What was unprecedented was that the coeloi embraced the information rather than attempting to conceal it. Unlike any and all other emergent civilizations, the coeloi chose to expose this information and to dedicate their existence to understand and preventing a recurrence of the destruction they knew would eventually come. The coeloi advanced many areas of understanding in both science and philosophy. They discovered what they believed to be the true purpose of the creeper threat. They believed its purpose was not blind destruction, but rather was related to information collection. The purpose was to identify something they called the Ark, which became a central element in the Seloy's philosophy of existence. The ark, they believed, was a form of universal singleton, something of which only one could exist and has ever existed. The Creeper's purpose, the Seloy reasoned, was to discover this ark for the Loki. The Seloy, perhaps out of urgency, perhaps desperation, dedicated their entire galactic civilization to uncovering the ark before the Loki. They identified a massive region of space, which we now call Redacted Space. It contained millions of worlds and systems. They vacated these worlds and created an automaton whose purpose was to create patterns and to record vast amounts of information. Much as the Creeper, this particulate would collect information from complex structures, but rather than the destruction of civilizations, the particulate would create its own structure through ever-evolving patterns. It was itself a kind of life form, but with only one purpose. It would live and die in an accelerated cycle so that others might not. The plan appears to have nearly worked. Now, I'm not quite sure what this... I don't quite understand. But anyway, the plan appears to have nearly worked. In fact, it seems as though the plan would have worked had the Seloy not ceased their efforts. Oh, wait, okay. Alright, so... the ark... okay. Alright, no, I don't know. I don't understand. They vacated these worlds and created... Alright, blah, blah, blah. The plan, for reasons not recorded, they stopped their search for the Ark, sent a message to Loki, and then set about preparing for the end. Part of those preparations were to collect and update all the info caches in the galaxy. They wrote to them the history of humanity as they had discovered it. They intentionally left out their own history and recorded it on a single info cache that they placed on what we called the origin world. That world was in the middle of redacted space and was the origin world of the particulate. Okay. The Sealer reasoned that the knowledge of the Ark should not be generally known, at least not for most of the subsequent civilizations. Only near the end should the information become available. This brings us to now and to our role in these unfolding events. From the history of 145 civilizations spread over millions of cycles, it seems clear that we are part of events that have galactic implications. Through subtle manipulation, the Seloy, or others, we have been led here at this time to discover this information. What we should do with this knowledge is not described in the Codex of the Seloy. End report, CTO Anna, Director Kami. Alright, next. I understand. I think we all understand. I kind of understand? Crew, we entered redacted space for personal reasons. We thought we were better than any that came before. We thought we could discover the secrets of the origin world and profit greatly. I suppose we were right. We were indeed different, and we did discover these secrets. Now we face a great choice. It's alright, Danu. I see the sensor scans too. Nearly every system is now flooding with the particulate. We can manage to hop from system to system and survive a while longer, but it is unlikely we will be able to return home. I have asked much of you, crew, but I have never asked this much before. While we still can, I propose we immediately jump to the nearest system with an info cache, write to it what we have learned, and send a message back home. It will take a substantial burst of energy to send a message over that range. We might be able to send a small message if Cammy and I make some modifications. I understand. If we can get a message back that describes what we have learned and the location of the cache, perhaps some others could make a dedicated mission to retrieve it and send the data back. They would have to deploy a series of relay transponders in rift space to transmit that amount of data back, and it would likely be a suicide mission. Who would do that? I know of only one man who would do it. The question, crew, is, will you do this? Sign me up, sir. We get to blow things up. Where Ogun goes, I go. I wouldn't miss this. The course of action is wise and just. Somebody said that this guy is like Spock, and I'm going to have to agree. This line confirms it. Our fates have been intermingled our whole lives, Dagger Ticon. Let's see this through. So we got Anna, Dagger Ticon. I don't know. And you, old friend. You don't have to ask. I've always known we were destined for something great. I'm not about to miss the moment when it arrives. Very well. Crew, we have one final mission we must achieve. Make me proud. Jump to normal space. Jumping? And thus, we begin duty. That was a lot of reading. Yeah. Duty. Here we go. This should be our greatest test. So let's launch. Let's see what happens. Entering redacted space. Redacted. Objective custom. The crew find a new and final purpose. How do you turn this on? I need to get mine submitted. I've got one of these things. I need to make one. Jump complete. We are spot on. There's an info cache in the system. From the looks of it, there are numerous Abraxian ruins here. Okay. Too bad we didn't get to explore more of their operations. Clearly, they knew most or all of what we know now. They were preparing for something. The info cache is surrounded by some very complex structures. The purpose of these structures is not clear, and they appear to currently be offline. That's odd. Oh no, we need to get out of here now! I'm detecting fluctuations in rift space. There's inbound activity. Silence. Danu? Sir, it happened faster than I realized. Rift space has decohered. We can't jump, at least not until this clears. We can't even initiate an emergency jump to avoid destruction. Oh. Sending a message will also be difficult. So if I lose my corporate HQ, it won't jump. It won't make an emergency jump and then return in 20 seconds. That'll just be it. It's okay, Danu. Crew, we are committed. No second chances. We will get this right. Now, Anna, where do we need to be to write that cache? We will have to get our HQ very close. It will only take seconds to write the data, but proximity is key. On the command console, I have marked the location we need to be. Right here. Everyone should see it on their screens. Get us there, and I can write the data. Then in another 10 seconds, I can charge the Rift engines and use them to send a short message. Don't worry, this is the fight I was born for. I'll get us in and get you those 10 seconds. Chief Ticon, all that remains is where to send the message. There's only one person outside this crew I would trust with the data, and that would venture out on a suicide mission to get it. Send it to Varro Hale, CEO of Hale Corporation. Varro. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll talk about that after this is all over. Okay. Well, obviously, this is where we need to be. Right here, I'm going to say. And I think we need to build very quickly, is my guess. So, boom. We are going to go ahead and do Omni Reactors, Omni Cannon, Benign Emergent. May as well get it out here. Move and build speed increase, I think, is what I want to go with. Because I think we need to build quickly. We've got two of these big cannons aiming for us. They've got little cannons, that they're going to use to charge on us. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Marauder, Wolf. I think we need to. I don't know where the safe place is going to be to build. That this stuff isn't going to get destroyed. And Omnis. Omni. Omni. Can you reach down there? No, you cannot. But you can build me one down. Oh, we've got an emitter down here. Okay. You can build me a couple down here in space. Alright, so I'm going to be really low on power. Oh, man. Don't charge those up. Please don't charge those up. This side will be safer because these particulate. It's going to shoot at those and not so much at my ships. So we should have lots of power very quickly. Let's go ahead and get a discharger built because I always forget. And I'm going to go kind of nuts on my construction here and hope I can get this done before these things fire. Yeah, I'm just lathing as fast as I can. This will get me a little bit more energy and we can get down here and get this. A grabber would not be a bad idea. We could send it to shoot there. Not that it'll probably do any good, because this thing will probably destroy it, and it has its own thing. Alright. We are Miring there. That's what I was hoping would happen. These cannons are going to shoot at the mire and not at my people. Oh my lord. Where did that all come from? Oh, it's just come. I thought it was swinging up through here. I was like, ugh. We got 5 amp gems down there. I think you needed to stay right there for now. We're gonna need a lathe. Yeah, just build as fast as you can. Just claim all those and just keep building. He's just gonna keep lathing all this. Can I move you down here to help? Yes, I can. You can start grabbing these ones. That's gonna be important. There we go. Stop helping each other. You zap these other ones. There you go. We're going to have it done here very soon. So my guns are shooting. I think I need more omnis up here. Just to hold this all back. This gun is actually making progress against my miring. So I need more stuff in here, miring itself. You two can move over here now. Alright, we are sending it straight across here like that. That's going to make a little bit of a wall. I think actually, as much as I want to hit this and try to mire it, I don't think that's going to, well, that's going to make a difference because all of this particulate is going to get absorbed. Yes, okay, so, alright. I think we need to move quickly. And I'm going to go ahead and start building another lathe. You move up. You move up. Yeah, you come right here. Keep lathing. Keep lathing. Keep lathing. You move up here. This guy's got this. Okay. You guys need to stop shooting at the mire. I need you guys to not fire at mire. I need you to fire at particles and struck. Yeah, I know, I'm getting hit by something. These bullets probably down here. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. And we should be building something. We have such a huge backlog. I should just start slamming everything in here to be constructed. There is a ship up here that we're going to want. Let's get a big nose built because I'm sure, yeah, it's building ships. Doppels and stuff. Let's get these built. Let's get the other discharger built. I just don't think I can build down in here. I'm afraid to build down in here. Alright, so we're getting a huge amount of energy. I can't build up there. But what I can do is build a hammer. We need a hammer. Build the hammer. We're going to have all the energy in the world here in a second. And then I think we're going to try. We're going to do a bit of a gambit here. Charge down here. Let's get a micro tanker built. Oh, we've got our first first shot off of one of these. It destroyed my hammer because it wasn't finished being constructed. Let's spread out some if we can. Yeah, that's fine. If they shoot this ship, I'm screwed. If this blows up, it's over. So that makes taking these things out like utmost importance. Get down here. Can you lathe that and destroy it? Not as fast as... Ooh! What was destroyed? My discharger and my... Oh no, not my hammer again. That discharger got destroyed though. Let's take this thing down. Ooh, he's getting hit hard. Alright, I gotta fall back. I've lost my lathe. It was a good shot though. It was a decent attempt. Let's build 2 more over here. And then we may try to do a beach landing over here in just a minute. Bring you down. Bring you down here. Get you built. Eventually. Eventually. It'll build it. Okay. Hammer is built, but not completed. Big nose. Alright, and the C-class. I think he's got shields. I'm going to send him down to protect this guy. And yeah, this is what I was gonna hope was gonna happen. Turn, rotate. Use your laser to defend yourself. Not that it's gonna make much difference. It's really coming after it now. Do I have something small I can send down there? Not really. I should build me a destroyer and a Joven down here. Ooh, those shots. Bam, bam, bam. That really hurt. Alright, we've destroyed that now. Perfect. That makes a big difference. U4. Land here and let's get this cannon offline. Lathe that thing. My emergent is coming out, but I need to set it to rally here to try to cancel out theirs. And we're going to have this in just a moment. Okay, I've got that. Here, you come up here and start lathing that. I think he might survive. No, he's not going to. Alright, so build 4 more. There we go. We'll get this thing destroyed. That'll make a difference. Okay, so all the particles are coming from here. This one's probably the worst because it's putting out those square ones. These guys are just putting out singles. Okay, I've gotten all those, so let's fall back. Let's get out of there. Alright, there we go. Hammer. We're going to do the same up here. We're actually making headway on this island. This one's going to be easier to take. Oh, it got stunned, so it's kind of defenseless. I can't even move it right now. But we've got enough shots coming from my stuff that it's going to be okay. U4. Land here. They're going to get shot some by this. Maybe hit some particles on the way. Or by both of these. Oh boy. But they destroyed it too. Huh. Is that because we slammed into it? I guess so. Alright. Build 2 more Omnis. Is there another Omni in this map? Just to give us an even 15? I don't see one. That would have been funny, in my opinion. You've got to get recharged. Rebuilt. Come on, rebuild it. He's getting destroyed. He's almost out of energy, though. And he's almost dead. So, the hammer survived. Rebuild your lathe. Or, actually, you come up here and get that. Because I don't know how long it's going to take for this lathe to get rebuilt. There. There, got it. Alright, you there. You here. And we'll take down this, which is shooting at us. Go ahead and move up. And we need more Omnis. Again. It's going to take at least 4. There, we're actually making headway now with my beam. Or with my particles. They're actually doing something now. So. Alright. We'll let you charge up a little bit. And then let's get you in here. Boom. Go. And this thing is doing a lot of the defenses and stuff. Alright. And I think these guys down here are going to hold this line pretty well. Alright, so come up here. You need a relay. I need you to grab that. You're almost out of energy, so let's fall back. Get you charged back up. I'm low on energy, actually. I need to start using my things. So we're going to go ahead and mine. We're going to do land because we're low on energy. Might be a mistake, but I'm going to mount an amp gem on you. And I'm going to mount an amp gem on you just so you can help take care of the emergent that's coming through. This gun needs to be one of our next targets. Okay. Alright, you two move up here. There doesn't seem to be as much action over here now. See, he's just firing at that mire and not getting anywhere because I have these, what, 6 on here. or almost rebuilding it as much as possible. Collected the ship license. It is unknown, massive, and that is very odd. The ship is classified as Varro class, and I think I know why. Varro Hale's grandfather was the lead weapons and ship designer for Chief Skarsgård Abraxas. The design date on this ship is shortly after the birth of Varro Hale. So he named it after his grandson, and that grandson just happens to be who we are sending the message to. This has all been orchestrated. If that isn't clear by now, understood. Yes, clearly events have been manipulated to bring us here, and clearly Varro plays a role in the events to come. Whatever those events, they are no longer our concern. Our final mission is to pass along the baton. I have great confidence Varro will see through whatever must happen next, but for now, we must focus on our duty. Alright, duty. That's the name of this one. Duty. Duty! Alright. How am I doing on... Alright. Build another one. And then we're going to have to do like a massive landing. You can come over here too. Once we've kind of pushed the particulate off this island, then I can move forward, and these guys can actually capture this power energy node. You're never going to get there in time. Oh, you might. Yes, excellent. Get up here. You get up here. Alright, you're being shot at, so get back. You're going to get destroyed if I don't. And I think it's time to take that gun down. Yeah, I seriously think it's time to take that gun down. Oh man, I can't get closer than I can, than I'm going to have to be with these guys. Unless I mount amp gems on them, which is a possibility. Let's go. Let's do this. He's recharging, so that makes things a little bit easier. Move up. Let's move up my ships. I'm not doing as well as I should be right now. I need to be a little more aggressive. Okay, so now we've claimed that. Now I can do something else with you. Like shoot you through there, I guess, for now. Let's go ahead and get another grabber constructed, and let's move you up to do something. I want to get this taken out as fast as possible, which means I don't know what. Okay, so that's down. I'm gonna have to use some of my omnis, of which I've maxed out everything basically. You four, get up here. Even if you have to die, take out this cannon before it destroys my mothership. Or my lathes, or whatever else it is that it's deciding to do. They're definitely not going to survive this trip. But four of them. Ooh, it's so close. Yeah, we got it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull you back. Let's go ahead and save them. Build two more. This hammer is in bad shape. You need to get over here and resupply like you should. Let's get a tanker built. Let's get the other tanker built. I'm completely out of all that energy we started with. Which is bad. Which is bad. There. We're getting some headway here with my blue particles. I don't get very many. I only get 200, it looks like. 200 seems to be the max. And whereas they're getting like 1900. Okay, so we've done this. The four of you are going to have to move forward because it's going to be shooting at them. And if I just move like one of them forward, it'll take too much damage maybe. Now we can take that and claim it, and boom. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. And then you guys can actually move up here and hold this line. And you can move up here and help. Oh, alright, so take this island and then we'll be pretty solid. I don't think I need any of you four to be there. So come on up here. And let's pull a couple of you off too. We're not going to be using omnis as much in this mission because we run out of land as soon as I take this. There's other than I guess I could land on this, but I don't know if that's necessary. Could be. That could help actually. Because I think that's all struck. Yeah, that's all struck there. So having them lined up on here would let them lathe and shoot at this struck and help clean it out. This square thing is weird. And it's all pooling up here, so there's probably a field. Yeah, there's some fields pushing it back, just so we don't get overwhelmed. Alright, I have tons of amp gems, and I'm not using them, and people are probably mad at me at this point. Oh well, let's see. You, I think I am going to mount them on these, just because now they have a much longer range. We're going to mount it on you. And what else I got? 3, so perfect. You, and you, because I'm going to have to reach a long ways. And now if I make all these have an extended range, I can make a much easier daisy chain through here to do this. They're trying so hard to survive, and they're failing. Okay, there was just too many particles piled up here, but we've gotten rid of everything on that. So let's just build them all right here. There we go. And while I'm not storing energy, I don't feel like I'm losing energy, if that makes sense. I'm not negative on my energy too much, I don't think. Alright, what got hit? I don't even know. It sounded like something got hit, though. Alright, you guys, get back up here. Can you reach him? I don't think they can. Oh, he can. And maybe you can? There we go. We'll see if 6 of them is enough to hold that. We're protected here. Let's go ahead and move my emergent to here. Not that I have a ton of it, but I'm soon going to have all the land in this system, which is going to give me 45 energy. Ish. Alright, build 4 more, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now we could absolutely go kill this. Alright, you get up here. See, look how much longer their range is. With that amp gem on there, it's huge. It's a massive change. You come forward. You come forward. You move up. You just hold that for a second. You hold that position for a second. Alright, that got destroyed. That's not ideal. So, can I see? Look how much bigger their amp gem range is. He can actually supply energy to all of this now. And we're lathing. The hammer's down, but we've destroyed it, so all is good in the world. Let's build another hammer. Okay, you 4. I'm going to need you up here. I want you up here to help. And there. Here, you can go ahead and build it. I think I need to take an amp gem off something. And I think I'm going to take it off of this guy. Yeah. I think I want energy range increase, just because that makes a lot of sense. Seeing how far I need to reach, I think I want energy range increase. Yeah, I know. The particulate is just hitting this so hard that I can't keep up. We can maybe rebuild. Quit exploding. Stupid particulate, or emergent. If we can take this, yeah, that's going to keep happening. Alright, it's not pushing past this point, which is good, but also kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, you can come down here now, and you can come here. Once this hammer, wherever I'm building it, gets completed, 100%. Okay, you 4, oops. You 2, move up here. You move up here. I'll leave 1 on there. You guys are still fighting the good fight down here. 3 dog, ow. Got my tankers built. Let's put them here. They'll be safe. You're pretty decent at fighting. You need to get out here and just be involved in all of this. I think a little more than you are. You'll be in range of that tanker, and you, I'll bring you down here too. Man, alright. Move up. Move up. You stay there. Okay. Hammer's done. Let's push up on that. Let's push you in. Let's push you in. Let's push you in. Let's push you in. And you can come down here. I don't really even want to mess with this stuff. If it can't get across... Ooh, look at that. Ooh, my. Look at this thing. Oof. That's kind of creepy looking. It's very creepy looking. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know if he'll get repaired before all this goes bad, but where's my other grabber? We're going to need him. And we're going to use him as... Alright, where do I want to shoot? I guess straight through? I don't know. It's probably a better choice than just straight through. Probably... Oh, I can't get through there. Okay. Let's see. You, I want to shoot like so. And then you, I want you up here. And I want you... What? Alright. Why is it not... Oh, am I too far out? Yeah, I'm too far out. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. There. Unity. That's a Unity thing. And let's shoot you there. Okay.